Outside again. Have you noticed in these videos where Anna, our 10-year-old, she's been out here working hard with her daddy and doing stuff, and you know, that's a great thing too about being able to homeschool your children, and then also having them out here on projects with you, to where you get to spend that quality time together. You build relationships, you build trust. They open up to you about things, talk to you about stuff, and you can give them good life lessons and also teach them things that, quite frankly, unless they're in trade school, they're just not going to be learning any of these basic things. And it doesn't matter to me whether it's a girl or a boy. It's these are good skills that everybody needs to have under their belt, even if it's just the basics, especially just the basics. So I'm no real professional carpenter. I have a lot of experience in building trade kind of things, but I'm no professional carpenter. I'm what you might call a prosumer. Isn't that what they call it in marketing? Prosumer. So that's maybe more what I am. But either way, I just really enjoy that quality time with her. And right now, you're not seeing a lot of our youngest or my wife on these videos, but we spend a lot of good time together as well. So we'll see more of them later on. So this is the screen door I was telling you about. This is just a $30 screen door from Home Depot. They have them at Lowe's, Menards, all the classic places. Probably your local lumber store has them as well. Prefabricated. I mean, really for $30, you really can't build anything like this for that price right now with how high lumber is. So I mean, you're looking at the same price, and then you still got to do the work. So I just thought, let's just make it easy and go this route. So I'll remove this screen, just like that. Pops right out. And you'll see that inside here, there are strips here that hold in the screen. So you could actually save that screen if you wanted to. I probably will. I'll roll it up and maybe I'll use it for something. And now we just have an open screen door here, and I will then cover this with plastic. And it seems pretty solid. I was kind of wondering if I should reinforce it even more, but I think that we're good to go. And if I need to reinforce it later, I can. There are those cross straps, that you can buy. You can just make it go here to here, or same thing down at the bottom. So if we need to reinforce it later, we will. Yeah. I gotta show you something. I got a spy. If that ain't cute, I don't know what is. Got two sweet girls. Anna's been complaining about this bag up in the tree because it's been here for like 2 years, probably here before we even moved in this house. So I got this long, 20-foot long conduit here. I'm gonna see if I can get that bag out of the tree and make my little girl happy. The bag has won the battle, but I'll tell you that it has not won the war. I'll get that back down one way or the other. But not today. Here's something else to think about. This is a 5-pound box of 2.5 inch star bit. They're screws, they're coated for outdoor use. And this was like $20 for this 5-pound box. And you might think, when you look at the store, you might think, well, you know, why spend $20 on a 5-pound box? All I need is a 1-pound box. Well, that's fine, but I mean, these screws are going to be, if you store these, I mean, these things will last forever. Well, not literally forever, but for a very long time. And think about if you spend, you know, $7, $8 on 1 pound, and you do that 5 times, why not just spend it once and you pay a whole lot less? So there's something to think about with all this stuff. You know, you just got to kind of keep these things in mind. And again, this is about frugality and making the best use of what you've been given. This is about stewardship, right? Every aspect of life, not just about money, but about how we spend our time, the families that we've been given, the expertise that we've been given, the skills that we've been given, that we use it all in the right way for the right times, and that we show love for others through the way that we manage these things. So you might think, well, how am I showing love for anybody by buying extra screws? and that's a good question. But I'd say that anytime that you can save on something like this, do it, because that's going to free up finances, even if it's just a few dollars, for something else that's important. You never know what you're going to need that for later on. Get your schoolwork done for today? Huh?
Not yet.
Not yet? Taking a break. This thing's pretty sturdy already, but I think I am gonna, well, I don't think, I know, I'm gonna need to brace it some. You can see there's you know, I'm moving it pretty good. Once we put the plastic over it, that's going to help to shore things up a little bit more, but I don't need to rely on, you know, 6 mil plastic for rigidity. So I'm going to go ahead and put those braces in, and hopefully it's not going to rain anytime soon, and we'll get some more done. For these braces, all I've done is cut a 8-foot board of pressure treated 2x4s, just cut it in half, right about here, and then I just went back with my speed square, wherever it is. Thank you. I just went back with my speed square and I put it on the board here, actually. Just put it on the board here, and then put the circular saw on to where it will cut at a 45-degree angle. And that's what gave me the 45 on the top here. So it's pretty straightforward. And so now I'm just going to be putting, cutting 4 of these total, and then putting 1 on each side of the doorway, and then 1 on each side of the back there where we framed up for the center support. this right here, right, look here. Can you work on that right there? Look right there. Can you work on that? Okay, get your tools. No, not that. Not the saw. Show her. You do what Anna's doing. There you go. Go ahead and hammer it. Show me how you fix it. Are you gonna do it? Is it break time? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so the door is pretty much ready to go. As you saw in the video, in the clips before, I had cut this piece of plastic to where it was overlapping on each side, top, bottom, left, and right, and then stapled it on, and then went back and cut the excess off afterward. So the excess was, well, I mean, you know, it's not perfect here, but none of it's perfect. Just do the best you can, move along, and so that's what we're doing here. I'll probably add something to this. I'm thinking I'll probably put on some hardware cloth on this as well, just to make it more solid, because, you know, people are going to be coming and pushing on this, and I don't want this to come loose. So I got some hardware cloth I'll probably add to it. Other than that, the door's ready to go. It's ready for hardware, which that'll come tomorrow, because today is over. It's dinner time and I'm hungry. So next, of course, as I mentioned, the door, I'm gonna have to put some braces on, because this thing, when you move it back and forth, forward and backward, it's a bit wobbly. Now left to right, it's solid. I mean, almost rock solid. So that's good. So we're gonna put the braces on, get the hardware for the door all ready to go, and then put the plastic over the greenhouse. That'll all be next time. So I hope that you're enjoying this project. I hope that it's helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section just what your thoughts are, and also don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out and moves us further down the road of being able to get things in front of you that you want to see.